Nothing too crazy happening going on right now. Ashwar's just massing up a bunch of spearmen. Ooh, look at this. The potential for backdoor play. I wonder if Ashwar's going to do something about it. Ace, he's playing Babylon, but he's not going to choose to fight. He sees all the spearmen now, and there's going to be quite a lot of spearmen coming across the map. 4 of them with another training, which means that Ace, his Ziggurat, and his other units are going to be... and his second town center, of course, is going to be pressured heavily. I like this play from Ace, though, right? When you only have a limited number of Ox cards and you don't want to spend any more, like nearly 100 resources for another Ox card, what you can do is you can gather all of your wood that you need, and just as you're aging up, gather enough stone to get a second town center. That being said, these 4 spearmen should be able to do some good damage. Ace has got his eyes on the prize. He knows exactly what's going on here. Eshwar, you know, Ace is going to put down a second town center any second now. Where is he choosing to put it? Back here, outside of TC range. Nothing Eshwar can do about it, though. He's gathering his own stone behind this. He's not... he's going to try to do some good damage with this. Oh, what a brilliant play. Heads up, Babylonian play. Oh my goodness. Perfect. These walls are cheap. They only cost wood. Wow, that was really smart. That was really smart. He's got another spearman over here. Let's see, in Eshwar's base, he has enough stone to get a second town center. He's just about enough wood, so he's probably going to put his own down. Both of these players skipping a docks, an early docks, which normally would delay your second town center, but in this case, both these players have more than enough stone and more than enough wood without a docks to go for second town center. Yeah, 100%. That was a heads up play from Ace. This wall is gets me excited. He's dropping down some markets, going gardens, getting super greedy. Super greedy with it. Eshwar, see a villager count. 18 villagers to the 22. So despite having a second town center, second town center is just being delayed, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's see here. Yeah, just a wall, but it was pretty dope. It was a pretty dope wall. Second production facility coming in from Eshwar. It's going to be a archer range, really smart. It's going to have a bunch of wood soon. Doesn't have handsaw though. Just prioritizing double villager production. Can't fault him for that. First production is a barracks from the Ace. Smart. The one unit that can really shut down the Greek army is shield bearers. Extremely powerful. Still no dock from either player, actually. First dock coming down from Eshwar. Neither one of them going on to the top dock. Both choosing to just drop down a 1-1-1. And yeah, essentially like 2 of these production facilities are shut down quite quickly by those shield bearers. And then if Ace can go with some mass archers behind it, like it shreds the Hippaspis or whatever other unit that Eshwar is going to try to get out to deal with the shield bearers, and that's it. It's over. Yeah, don't sleep on shield bearers. The shield bearers are the key to the Babylonian army. Actually, now that I think about it, they might be the only they're the only unit without a champion upgrade that is just one type of resource, just food. But the more I'm thinking about it, they have both 2 units, both bowmen and shield bearers, that cost no gold. That's pretty broken. I guess nuts. The heck, Babylon. Mauling off nice and early. I like this. Eshwar's on his dock now, so he's got one fishing boat. He's getting a second one out. Get the 36 villagers to the 41. So despite being down in villagers, he's up almost 10 population. That constant production. Spending his resources really wisely. Ace is floating a lot of gold. Doesn't have the production to use that gold effectively. He only has, he's making shield bearers and making bowmen, which only cost 10 gold a piece. So let's see, no gardens being slapped down. I'm surprised. Prioritizing booming up and quickly. Like Ace quickly takes that lead in population and switching to lancers. He's serious now. Ace tried to move out a little bit, but the Lancers are going to be shut down by the Champion Spearmen. And hopefully there will be enough Seri in this army where the Bowmen can get countered. But in saying that, look at this. Ace is switching to some... Oh, take that back. I thought it's just a misclick. He's going to rally over here. Could pick off this one villager, but his escape is cut off. I think he was trying to focus. He saw his scout here with his these villagers. Oh, no, but he's going to be trapped in. Eshwar, you can't lose your Greek army this early. Oh no, he's going to take a fight. And these Toxote are not getting the good shots off on their most effective units. And there goes the army of Eshwar. Population difference is 20. No, 30 now. Eshwar desperately trying to get some units here to defend. He has a tiny bit of an army, but not enough static defenses here either. Let's see. Can the Ace pressure? This is a sizable army from the Ace. Eshwar can't engage. Not with the size of the army he has right now. He sees it. What's coming around the corner? Ooh, Ace decides to turn back. Decides against engaging. I'm really surprised about that. There are some exposed villagers over here. But maybe Ace is just happy to take that advantage. Go in for... You know, a true death blow or death push. Double series being trained. Archer range being trained, so more champion spearmen, but nothing too crazy. I saw one armory upgrade coming in. We got barbed arrows. No armory upgrades yet from the Ace. Right? Yeah, but more gardens being pushed down. Ace is toying with the idea of pushing in. Maybe when he gets pharmacology, when he gets to 160 population, he's going to think about it, but... interesting. Yeah, don't want to engage around a corner like that. And Eshwar maybe being baited into potentially attacking here. Still no armory upgrades, right? I'm not missing anything. Pierce armor or pierce damage is about to be finished, so maybe Eshwar wants to wait for that before engaging. There's 14 shield bearers in this army and no anti-infantry that isn't pierce armor. That being said, the longer Ace waits now, he's at 160 pop, so the longer he waits, the longer Eshwar can spend his resources and get back up to 168 population. And he's going to take that fight right now. A lot of bowmen in this mix. He's getting the Seri around, trying to flank, but it doesn't look like he can take it this fight, and he's running away, running back to his TCs. Seri's out in front now. He's going to soak a lot of the damage from the Lancers, but... he's going for the major flank, and there's not enough spearmen here, I think. But in saying that, there's the same problem for Eshwar. But potentially, his armory upgrades could keep him alive in this match. No, it looks like he's still 30 pop down. I like this. He's running, kiting with his Toxo. His game is not over yet. He's getting guard towers up. He's even getting the top dock. Well, these villagers are going to be picked off, and I guess Ace knows that without any melee infantry armor in the mix, or melee infantry damage, he can't actually do any real damage to the buildings of Eshwar. So he's pulled off. Rekshi, thank you for the subscription, sir. Oh no, he pulled off. That was a bait. He's going back in again. And maybe with a couple more slingers in the mix, Eshwar can't get overconfident here. He by the skin of his teeth, he's surviving. Nice stocks up here. Really nice stocks. Ace could be going to H3. I wonder if he's doing that. No, he's not. He's continuing to just try to max up, close the game in H2. I think we need to see some more meat shield here. The meat shield of Eshwar isn't that large, and there's a sizable portion of bowmen here in the mix and slingers. 14 slingers now. And Ace back to 156 population. No, please stop. No, Ace is dropping. No. At least that's not me. That's the key. At least it's not me. Hold on, let's. You know what we can do? We can get my alter ego in on this. Alter ego. I call my alter ego Geese, by the way. Alter ego Geese. What do you think about Ace dropping right now?
Well, this seems like a typical Ace play. He usually plays with one hand, and he has one hand on the cable for his router.
Fair, very fair. Yep.
Yeah. So
the IT wizard drops again.
I think that he maybe was a little afraid that this game would not go his way, and he yanked that cable. So. Actually, we've been having some issues here as well, just in a Sparta game where all the players just went out of sync, which is very weird for a PvP game.
I know. Ace just, he does it, as PFTK says, he does it for the entertainment value, right? This is just him really building the story, the narrative of this match, right?
Yeah.
Look at this, like Eshwar was going to H3. I think in all intents and purposes, this was too close to call. So we're going to have to do a rematch.
Yeah, and Ace wants to please the crowd, so he's like,
Truly.
Here, have some more extra gameplay. Exactly. If someone won this game, that's one less game, but if he yanks that cord, then we get a best of 6.
100%. Best of 6. Okay, so let's see if Ace comes back online. Let's write in the chat here. So while that's a chance, let me just restart my game. Alright, I need to just restart my game because
Sure.
I'm in 1440p versus 1080p, which I need to be.
You got it. Can 2 people be spectating at the same time, or is that?
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Join.
Okay.
Oh, look at this. Look at this production value. Oh my goodness. Best of 3. Lower bracket. Ace9 versus EshwarxElite. Production quality achieved. Okay.
Yeah, give me. There we go. Sorry, I was just still stuck in that match, so I'm actually playing a game and in the call with you, but that's done. So now we can focus on Ace yanking the cord.
Mm-hmm.
And Let me tell Romaniac that I am casting and
Uh,
see.
Twitch.tv/project Celeste. Okay. Let's get. Hold on, let me set this up. Let me set this up first.
Yeah, I closed my game for some reason. Let me just log back in so that I can have a look at the map as well.
Alright. Perfect. We're good. Invite the ace. Here we go. Invite the ace. Invite Eshwar. Okay. And invite you.
Yes, sir.
I mean me. But
Yeah.
sorry. Sorry. Let me invite myself. Sorry. Okay. Eshwar is going to be.
Same matchup. Yeah, Greeks versus Babylon. Ace on the Babylon. And Eshwar playing his usual, which is the Greeks. I think that's his most played civ.
Mm-hmm.
But I think recently I noticed he was transitioning into Celts as well. Maybe some other civs. So we'll see if he pulls out any of those during these matches.
Wait, hold on. Desarch is asking, were you playing against
I was
Romaniac?
playing. I was playing against him. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
I was
now
abusing
he's
duo Q with Poseidon.
fucking evil. Evil. Alrighty, let me switch the scene. Look at this. Eshwar versus the ace.
Yeah. And
Ace wanted a rematch. You know, he missed the 2 minute mark, and so he knew that in order to get that rematch.
wait, I think.
He's saying
Oh,
that he
there we go.
got rewards from Sparta. He's so happy. Alrighty. So Eshwar doing standard opening, probably going to go to a second town center, it looks like, rather than a barracks. So he's switching it up. And the ace, early hunting dogs. Love it.
Yeah, so I think both players opted for like a greedy build.
Mm-hmm.
And neither of them going for barracks. So that'll be interesting to see. We would kind of and Ashwar actually dropping a dock right away.
Love it. Love it. Good.
Yeah.
I was surprised that neither one of the players decided to go for a docks. Like even the ace. Like usually the greedy opening on this map is to go
Yeah,
for. Um,
but as we all know, Ace does not use the water.
oh, that's true. I forgot. I forgot about that. Uh,
Yeah, Ace.
he's a
He,
cat, as PF2K
he,
said.
yeah,
He's a cat.
he finds fishing boats to be unethical,
Uh,
and does not opt to go for them. So we may not see a dock come in from Ace this entire game.
as a flex, you know,
Just as a flex. Yeah.
just as a flex. And I expect no markets either.
Yeah.
So this means
And
that Eshwar needs a lot more people on wood. And so you see this. He's got 7 people on wood to feed his fishing habit.
right. Right. And then but if you look at Ace is doing like a weird build order too right now. If you look, he almost has 500 wood. He has 7
Ah,
on wood.
this
I
is his
have no
plan.
idea
He
what he's
loves
doing.
doing this. He loves getting enough wood for both a second town center and a aging up at the same time, and then moving all of his villagers off of wood and onto stone. Um,
Interesting.
we saw this
Very
earlier last game where it actually saves like 100 resources, right? Like you don't need your second ox cart, you know, one for stone and one for wood if you do it like this. So
right,
really,
right,
really
right.
smart build.
Yeah, but I'm curious to see when he's able to drop that second TC.
It's pretty soon. Like it's pretty early because he's got what is this? Seven people, 6 people on stone. So by the time this gets up, he'll have maybe 3 minutes 20 seconds. He'll have a second town center ready.
Fair enough. Well, yeah, which is not bad. But I mean, you can do a 3 minute 20 second without doing this too. So, but either way, Eshwar is going for a second dock here. He's going for the greed play, which is smart of him. He probably
Oh,
knows.
love it.
Yeah, he knows Ace is not gonna bother going for this, so he has free reign to get
Abuse.
all this one. Yeah,
Abuse the
absolutely.
fish, and this is the ace's strategy, right? Like, when you think long term strategy, keeping your reputation intact, right? You think, if I can blame the map and the map's choices and the fact that he doesn't want to go for food on the
Yeah,
reason why my opponent wins, then damn right I'm gonna do it.
yeah. I mean, fair enough. And yeah, so he did drop that second town center at around 332. So
Mm.
interesting build order from him. We'll see how this plays out. Eshwar is not yet the second age, and Ace is more than almost done with his second town center. So
But
that's definitely going to be
I
an
think that
impact.
means Ashwar is in a really good spot. Like, all things considered, he's getting 6 people on his second town center, and he already has 2 docks up. Um,
Right.
yeah,
So yeah,
second
yeah.
villagers, 20 villagers to 19, and like 4 of them are fishing boats. So that's strong.
Right,
Um,
right.
he's even getting net lures. So yeah, solid.
Yeah, I mean, with this much fishing ships, he probably doesn't even need villagers on food, really, to be honest with you. Yeah, that he has one guy on his hunt,
Hmm.
and that's it. And he's just piling up with the villagers on wood. See if he's producing more and more fishing boats, and very soon, like he should be kind of astronomical in terms of his food supply.
Yeah, and actually, like, this whole game for Ashwar is going much better. Like, he even got handsaw much earlier than before. So I expect him to be able to boom better than oh my god, better than he ever was able to before. Okay, do you see this? What's going on here? I think it's just outside. Oh no, it is just within the range. Oh, oh, I love the Aces playstyle so much.
Oh boy.
Stop this foolishness, he says. And he's running.
Wow.
Barracks and archer range opening. Standard from the ace. He even does the standard one garden. Um,
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure what the math behind that is, but I'm sure there's some
big brain play.
voodoo ace math.
Double barracks before double archery. Also weird.
Wow, and he's starting to
Yes. Yes.
wall his opponent off.
I was surprised he didn't do this last game. Like, he walled himself in. He's doing that as well, but
Yeah, now he's walling Eshwar off here, and I let me just see if Eshwar can see this.
no, no,
No, Eshwar doesn't see it yet.
he can't see this at all. I don't know what it's going to achieve, though. I'll be honest.
Well, it just becomes one more thing for Eshwar to worry about, you know? Like, yeah, we don't know how it's going to translate. Also, I'm thinking that if you look at the little the coastline for Eshwar, he may be able to circumvent that wall and just kind of walk past that wall from the coastline between the forest and the coastline. Looks like there's enough room there.
Possibly, but like, without a guard tower or something to defend this wall, it's just like just a
Yeah,
cheap
it's
Babylonian wall, right? It's
right.
not gonna stop anybody. Some
Yeah,
small fights in the middle. I'm missing this.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Ace got his shield bearers, bowmans, and spearmen out. Eshwar going for spearmen and talks. Pretty standard. He has a stable down as well, and a second archery range going up.
I'm really surprised. Still, really. Oh, H3. I was gonna say, I'm really surprised that Ashvar is not
Wow.
going for Hippaspis. Like, he's so scared of Lancers that, and Ace doesn't even have a stables
Stable.
down, right? He's so scared
Yeah.
of Lancers that he's choosing to go Spearmen against, like, the shield bearers of
Right,
the Ace.
right. So, yeah, but it's tricky though because like if he does tech into Hippaspis, then what happens is the Babylon player can still switch tech much faster because the Garden's providing that extra training speed and whatnot, and it's risky for the Greeks. I feel until they get like the Agog discipline, and until they have some form of a strong economy set up, the Babylon player can just keep spamming cheap units, and then kind of switch tech much faster and easier than the Greek player. That's my feeling, anyways.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's a fair thought. This guard tower that I thought was going to get up is no longer going to get up as the ace pushes in. Populations are even, and actually Eshwar might be able to drop down a third town center right away.
Wow. Yeah, he went for the fast H3. He did discover that wall down, and just like you said, there was no tower defending it, so it was basically just a waste of wood.
Yeah. But, you know, mental, like, again, the mental fortitude that it takes to, you know that you're surrounded in, or know the ace is trying to push you like that, that does take a toll on somebody.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And so I think he was rushing H3. Oh, he's getting some hoplites. That's very interesting.
Oh, in our games yesterday, hoplites were monsters. I couldn't do anything against them. Really strong unit. Where's he dropping down his third town center? Back up here.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I mean,
it's not the best.
It's a safe choice. Yeah, it's not going to be the best in terms of gold income, but
it's gonna be terrible in terms of gold.
Yeah. But it's a safe choice. But that being said, so Ace seems to be the aggressor here, and he's walling off things, but he still opted to basically wall himself into this little alcove instead of like expanding up top, which like neither player has really gone for at all. So it's a little weird for me. Right. I felt that he could maybe expand better, but who knows? We'll see. So
surprised there's no like gold up here. Like it looks like they scouted this and saw the. Like, is there no resources up at the top? Is this a barren landscape of a map? What's going on?
Honestly, it's weird. I see one gold deposit and I see 2 deers, 2 hunts. That's about it. But I wanted to point something out. Eshwar is 66 villagers to Ace is 50.
Wow. And it's only going to increase from here, right?
Yeah, because Ace is still on 2 town centers versus 3, so that is huge.
Ace is going to see now, too, that he's in age 3, Eshwar, and so these hoplites are going to be strong against the cavalry. Although they don't have melee cavalry armor.
Correct. But yeah, it looks like there's a fight happening here, and he does have Tox champion versus, and he's able to easily deal with this.
Yeah, the Petromos in the mix, too, and the hoplites really turned the favor in Eshwar's way. And he's 40 pop up or 30 pop up.
Yeah, exactly. So 72 villagers to 54. So that is just insanity. Insanity.
Surprised he's not also switching to some Peltas. Peltas would be the cream of the crop right here. Against all the free bowmen, or soon to be free bowmen. Right.
Yeah, Ace is still in H2. Behind on pop, still in H2. So. The Bowman upgrade, the Bowman champion is still not available to him. Has dropped an armory down there, but no armory tech from Ace just yet. No, nothing from Ace.
Wonder, does Eshwar have anything? No, both these players.
Yeah. But Eshwar hasn't built an armory. Eshwar is building his armory now next to his town center. Oh, there's a fight going on here, so...
Yeah, it's a huge fight, and this means that the Ace is never not for a while, gonna be able to go to age 3. He's taking these bad fights and needs to max up. Look at this, 160 population. The siege towers coming up, or siege workshops coming down from Eshwar to close this game out.
I think he can just win it. Like, he's so far ahead, almost 50 pop ahead.
And maybe more Lancers is what he needs. Like, more Lancers. He's switching to slingers and shield bearers. That's also a strong army composition.
But I think what he needed was to not take those bad fights and get to H3, because Bowman champ and shield bearer champ would have been so great. Yeah, huge. 90% pierce armor on shield bearer champs, and Bowman not costing gold means you can just trade versus these talks all day long that cost 20 gold each.
But Eshwar, he's 70 pop ahead, and I think the main reason why he's able to take these fights and so well is just that massive villager lead, right? Like, it doesn't matter what the ace has, even if he's taking more cost-effective trades. If Eshwar has a larger economy, you know, the larger economy wins at the end of the day.
Holy.
And look at this.
What a absolute crushing performance. Yeah, Rams coming in, and like the score itself is telling you a tail 83 pop to 175. Like, Ashmore has more villagers than Ace's entire population, so
GG.
yeah, GG.
Wow.
Wow, really nicely played from Eshwar.
Mm-hmm. Really nicely
Lead
played.
stomp, yeah.
He played to the Greek strengths, right? Like, he didn't take unnecessary fights. He didn't move out like he did before. Like, you know, in the previous game, he
This game he decided to just mass up, which was the right move. He got up to H3, got Tox Champ, got some hoplites out as a meat shield, and yeah, it was
some Padronos, right?
Yeah, and I think the main thing was the villagers. The villager count, like Ace, kind of. If you look, I think he.
Look at this. He's just stopped. Like, I think this is when the first engagement happened too, right? 8 minutes 53 seconds. When we look at the, it's when the first engagement happened. You stopped to like focus on what was happening, and when like 11 minutes in, when Ace took a really bad fight, he wasn't able to back it up.
Yeah, so despite the lower villager count, he never had even a larger army than Eshwar. So, also did not point it out in the chat as well by Madlib. He didn't even take his own pond, which is very Ace of him.
Foolish. Foolish.
It would have been nice. But you know what? He's a man of his principles. I can respect that. He says he doesn't like fish and he doesn't go for it. So I definitely respect that.
I hope that his principles are not going to be costing him this game. Okay. That's all I hope. I hope it's not too much to ask. Right? Like, pride is one thing, but staying alive in this tournament is another.
Right.
But we're on the equal list of equal maps, so maybe the Ace thinks, you know, sure, I can take that loss on the first map, but when it comes to equal footing, maybe Ace thinks that he can truly win it out.
Yeah, with no water abuse. So let's see.
Ahura Master bless you.
Romaniac 1. Thank you for the follow, sir.
Hey, Romaniac. It's Geese and starofknight. How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh, man. Poor guy. I trolled him.
I was so sad. You said, I liked your video, and then you're like, thanks, Geese. And it hurt me. It hurt me to my soul. Like, here I am thinking, you know, I'm somewhat known in this community, and just absolutely shut down. I am in the shadow of my alter ego, Geese.
Oh my god. And then he gave me a compliment for the name as well. This is like salt on the wound. Oh man, that was funny. So it looks like, as expected, equal footing. Both players are opening barracks. Ace is not going for his 500 wood build.
Mm-hmm.
Going for a more standard approach, I believe.
It's all good. It's all good. We're just having a bit of a laugh.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to troll you there, Romaniac. It was too easy.
Yeah. So both of them, look, going for a really nice early barracks play, and look at this. Eshwar's got the perfect hunt.
Yeah, he's got the hippos there as well, and let me see if he
with the gifted sub, and also huge shout out to Grungy for it's his birthday tomorrow. Hype, and congratulations on the win, sir. Apologies we weren't unable to watch the game.
Actually, it's his birthday today.
Oh, I thought it was tomorrow.
Oh, he told us. He told us in our clan chat. He said, "Wish me, peasants. It's my birthday today."
Well, happy
We
birthday,
said,
Grungy.
said right away, "Happy birthday, sir."
Eshwar needs to defend this because it's such a. This is a lot of food.
Oh yeah, that's gonna last him a while. I would, you know what? Honestly, with that much food, if he had killed that second hippo there, I would have been tempted for Eshwar to also delay his second town center and get hunting dogs, because he can get so much value out of these hippos with a conservation for like 500 food
Yeah,
worth of
what's
hippos.
the conservation? 25. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a huge amount of food.
right.
And there's even a safe. I swear there was a safe hunt in the back of his base. No, it should be a hunt right here.
It looks like both players are actually going for an extended like spearman battle in Age 1.
Oh, Ace is coming in
Oh,
on the
there we
side.
go.
Might be able to pick off one villager if Eshwar doesn't pay attention.
One more hit.
2
health.
HP.
I think he's gonna
He
get it.
needs to
He's
snare
gonna
it.
get it. Okay, so that's one. So that is worth right there.
Another one's going down. Another villager getting hurt.
So Ace is just ignoring the spearman, so he's delaying Eshwar's food production.
Eshwar doesn't care. Look at this man.
Yeah, he's just gonna clean up. Yeah, 8 spears now to the 3 from Ace, 2 just standing there. He is replenishing. He is gathering gold, so I think he wants to keep going.
Oh no.
But
he's gonna lose a bunch of villagers. Sure. Okay, so we're at 14 villagers to 16, but he loses all of his
spearman.
All of his spear. Oh my god, no. Ace did a lot of damage. Never mind. Take that back. That's 13 villagers to the 17.
The 17. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Wow. Despite being outnumbered by Eshwar's spearman, he was able to do that much eco damage. It's crazy.
Even another spear coming in.
Yeah. There's one villager with half health, and if Eshwar doesn't notice that, okay, Eshwar notices it, and Ace is kind of giving him the runaround right now. But that's gonna be cleaned up there easy for Eshwar. Eshwar is on his way to H2 now. But with 13 villagers to 19 from Ace,
Ace is still far away from H2 though, so I will say there is an opportunity for Eshwar to come in with that massive amount of spearmen, because he's still like, what is this, 150 food away, even more than that now that he has to make more villagers and more spearmen just to defend this push. So he's a far cries away from going to H2.
Right. But so the only thing I think Eshwar can really do is try to either snipe the ziggurat or snipe the second TC, because obviously with the ox carts it's going to be a little too difficult for him to do meaningful economic damage. Besides just delaying some gathering time, he won't be able to really return the favor.
Ace was choosing for a half a second there to not go to the second age. Or not to train any more villagers to try to go to the second age faster, but this is going to delay his second age even more. He has enough food. He has enough wood. He has enough stone to get a second town center right away. But all things considered, not a bad place for Eshwar to be in. Would love to see him come and deny this. You're right. Like, this is his one chance to deny the TC of the Ace.
Yeah, but he's only has 3 spearmen near Ace's base. He hasn't scouted that, and all of his army is in his base, so he can't really do anything to the ziggurat now, but potentially to the second town center if he realizes it moves up. But I think he's opting to just guard this hunt here for now. Or
I'm really surprised at this, right? Like, he should know he took such a great fight. He killed all the spearmen of the Ace, and sure, Ace has like 5 more. He smartly built some spearmen because he was afraid of the push. But
Ace has had enough resources to make a second town center for quite some time, and he just drops it right now. And then now Eshwar is actually coming in with 9 spearmen and 2 hypas, and Ace is putting a lot more villagers onto that town center.
Yet. He doesn't know what's going on. His scout, the scout see it? He does see it. This is a chance. He's gonna go in right now. There's only 5 spearmen here.
Snipe the villagers.
And if he doesn't snipe the villagers, he can definitely snipe this TC. I think there's more than enough here. Oh, he's going for the villagers. Okay.
Going for the villagers, yeah. I think it's the right option. Yeah, so there's 1. Nope.
I got 1.
I think 1. Yeah, I think that's probably just gonna be it.
And he runs away.
Yeah.
Okay, not too bad. 22 villagers to 26. So
Yeah.
the lead is dropping. That the
Right.
ace had. Oh my god, the ace getting pharmacology instead of double TC production. That is a strange choice, my friend. Strange
I
choice.
think after our game yesterday, he was complaining a bit about how OP pharmacology is. So, I think I got it versus him because I was floating like 400 food. But you know, if you're not floating 400 food, then you should probably go for the double production, like you said.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about pharmacology. It's good. It's particularly strong with shield bearers, but I would
Yeah.
say, other than shield bearers, you know, it's not not too OP. Like it's
Yeah.
one HP. Like it's 1 HP. It still
It's
takes
one
forever.
HP. Well, technically, like the way Ace was saying it, kind of makes sense. He says it's basically -1 DPS if you think about it, which is which is sizable, especially in the early game.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's nearly as OP as he makes it think. And Grungy is asking me where is my bikini.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
did you tell him you would
Grungy,
give him a special birthday gift?
yeah.
Oh, okay. We can facilitate that. Don't worry. Well,
And
no problem. No
our,
problem.
our boss says in Twitch chat, "Don't you dare questions the Ace decision."
I dare. 100% FF We dare. Oh, well, one player is going to be pushing into the Ace's base while the Ace pushes into these villagers gathering from the hunts.
Yeah, very forward house
Oh,
and storehouse,
no.
and they're all gonna die. Let's see if
35
Eshwar
villagers to
returns his favor
37.
down here. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like Ace got 3 4 villagers and hasn't lost one just yet. See if
A lot of lost
wow.
gathering time, though. Good lost gathering time.
Right, yeah, but Ace did not lose any villagers there, and I think he sniped 2 or 3 of Eshwar's. But that house, that forward house from Eshwar, very interesting. Should be an easy cleanup from the Ace.
Yeah, Ace's his army is quite sizable.
Yeah. 38,
38
39.
villagers to 39. So Ashwar actually taking the lead there, which should not have happened in any circumstance. Ace actually housed right now, dropping more villagers.
There we go.
There we go.
No gardens yet from Ace. He's opting to go for a lot more military pop in lieu of the garden.
Ooh. There's a lot of exposed villagers
go.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Pierce armor.
Good move.
Yeah. A good reaction from Eshwar, but yeah, Eshwar's army either.
Small glitch up. What did you say?
Oh, sorry. No, I was saying Eshwar's army is not small either, and this is not a fight Ace should be taking at all.
No, he's down 10 population and down in villagers. He needs to run. Like when you know you're not going to win this rest of the fight, just peace out of there.
Yeah, the series are just going to town. Not enough spearmen. There's 2 series, and they annihilated Ace's army there. So wow, this is interesting from Ace.
Ace can hold this. I'm not saying Ace can't hold this.
He can hold it, yeah, because he has a pretty tight knit base here, and it's hard to push this under double TC fire. He could even drop a tower, which makes it really hard for any bowman civ to push without any rams or things like that. So we'll see if he does. Oh, actually, never mind. He's not going to do that because he is also against towers. So
Oh,
yeah, there we go. But let's see, 50 villagers to 50, so pretty dead even on villagers. But Eshwar is ahead in population, so means much larger army for him.
wonder is he gonna take an armory? And he did just drop down an army. Is Ace doing the same?
Yeah, but he has no stone to do any upgrades, Eshwar.
No, he does not. Ace does have nearly enough stone for an armory upgrade, but he's not choosing
He
to get
doesn't
one.
have an armory. Yeah, he doesn't have an armory. Oh, Ace walking into Eshwar's army here.
I like this from Eshwar. He's switching to Hypaspis. That's exactly what he needed. He's
Yeah.
not microing his units though. Like these series are getting right on the bowman.
The bowmen, yeah, and the spearmen are doing nothing. Oh my god, they're still alive there, just going to work on these bowmen. Really bad fight here for Ace.
Yeah, I wonder what Ace is thinking right now.
Maybe he's
Like
not.
he didn't need to push out. He had it.
Oh man.
Surprised he's not dropping down no stables.
Yeah.
Stables would be really strong. Like Lancer is extremely strong against, almost necessary against what the Greeks are going to be trying to do.
Yeah, and then if you look again at the population, kind of same story as last game, except this time Ace isn't dropping as many villagers, but 90 pop to 133 from Eshwar. Like Eshwar is just, oh man. Oh, Ace
He's
just
hiding within his base. Not a bad plan.
like I think one or two towers really. He needs to drop one or two towers, but I don't think he'll do that. Eshwar's army here, 34 talks, 11 pacifist, and 6 series. Like Ace throwing up a wall here to protect the backline. He has a bunch of houses actually. Throwing up a garden at this time. I don't know if when you're behind 30-40 pop is the time to be popping down garden.
It's a decent fight that the Ace is taking, right? Like, not much is getting done by these talks in the back, and so the front line gets cleaned up pretty well.
Right.
So I think that's the first good engagement that the Ace has taken.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he might be pushing the agenda here. He's only got 5 slingers in this army.
Right. Well,
Eshwar
there's
coming in
a
on the
flank
oh
coming
my
from
goodness.
Eshwar though. And Eshwar is actually, if you look here, Star, he's taking the Ace's hunt and berries as well.
I saw. This reminds me of that game. Do you remember? I can't remember the game, but I think it might have been yours where you gathered from your opponent's starting gold. It was
Starting
just
gold, yeah.
that was just embarrassing. All right, Ace holds it. Ace holds it, and
wow.
Eshwar is not going to age 3 behind this. He is instead getting Pierce attack and Pierce a shield rip. So that's going to help him turn the tide of the game, but it's still only 15 population down for the Ace.
Yeah, and Ace is looking for food right now, and Eshwar is dropping a tower there as well, where he's stealing all of these resources from Ace, and
oh, very nice. Yes.
yeah.
Well, Ace is going to move out. He's going to clean this up.
Yeah, 61 to 66. 61 to 66 villagers, so not too bad, but still behind 30 pop. It's ooh. And Ace discovers the tower. He has not denied it yet. There's
can't take this fight yet.
Back. Yeah.
Cannot take this fight yet. Can't be baited in by the tower. Sometimes you just gotta let that tower do its thing.
Right. Yeah, it goes up, and it's Ace is in no position to fight this because he has 0 armory upgrades, and these series are destroying his bowman ball. Eshwar has. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's even with only like half of his army attacking, right? Like it's just 11 series in the mix, nothing else.
Yeah, and Eshwar has Pierce damage upgraded, Pierce armor upgraded, versus no armory upgrades from the Ace. He's dropping 7 archery ranges, but wow, 61 to 65 villagers still. Eshwar going to age 3, getting more armory upgrades. He's maxed out, 157.
Yeah, and he's going age 3 as well. Look at all these exposed villagers on the side here.
Oh, these series, not
There's
enough
no meat
spearmen.
shield. Yeah.
Yeah, only 4 spearmen from Ace.
Run, villagers of the Ace, run!
Oh god! And Eshwar is taking the other berry bush on the other side of the map while this is happening.
So smart from him. Ace is, you can still defend this. He's got shield bearers, he's got spearmen. These talks can't really do much if he runs with these villagers to somewhere else.
Come on, 80 pop to 160 from Eshwar and hitting age 3. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. The Ace taps out.
Oh,
Greeks
boy.
take it.
Wow. Honestly, I'm so surprised. And not because, I was thinking Ace to win or anything. I'm surprised because I typically thought Greeks versus Babylon was a pretty tough matchup for Greeks because way more expensive units, whereas the Babylon player can kind of spam cheaper units, no 0 gold cost bowmen. Shield bearers can basically counter entire Tox comps.
Yes.
And I felt that was my feeling that this is a heavily Babylon favored matchup, but Eshwar played so well.
Yeah. Yeah, and like Ace really had a great lead. I think there was moments. I'm not sure if you see this villager graph here, but there are moments in time when he just stopped producing villagers, and so even though he like as Babylon, you should never be be not producing villagers, right? You should always be
Right.
producing villagers, and so these long gaps helped Eshwar escape from that really strong aggression that Ace put on. Like he killed 4 villagers in the
Right.
early game. That should be nearly impossible to come back from.
Yeah, but he just took too many bad fights, I feel.
And all I'm going to say is maybe pharmacology isn't as good as you think. And that maybe those 4 villagers you could have made with pharmacology could have been the deciding factor
Yeah.
in the game. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Pharmacology did not save the Ace from this horde of units from
And this is like-
Eshwar.
This is all Pierce. This is all Pierce.
All Pierce, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. 13 series absolutely demolished the bowman. Doesn't matter how cheap your bowmen are. You can't just let 13 series go to town on your bowman ball.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. I really do think that if there's no Hypaspis in the mix for Eshwar, it's extremely hard to take out all the shield bearers.
Oh yeah, for
And-
sure.
And so, if the Ace can force Eshwar's hand to not make Hypaspis and have to make Spearmen, then that's the place that he wants to be. And like you need that full varied composition from Bowman, from the Babylon player.
Right, and the thing is that like as Babylon, you can also play greedy. Just drop down a couple of towers. Get some gardens up as well, and that gives you a huge lead in terms of huge economic boost versus the Greek player. You can make a bit of an army to hold off small skirmishes, go to age 3, and then you can put on a lot of pressure in age 3 with your shield bearer bowman, and then the other thing is that for Babylon's in age 2, you have a melee damage cavalry unit, which is the Lancer, and the Greeks cannot really combat that until they get age 3 Protos, right? You can just run around their bases with Lancers all day long, and they're just left chasing you with spears. So I think that's something you really need to abuse versus the Greeks, the fact that Protos are only available age 3. But it doesn't look like Ace even dropped the stable at all, so...
Damn.
Anyway, that's just my thoughts.
I you know what? I had such high hopes. So let's just check that. Let's look at the challenge, the brackets. Let's see here. Intermission. All right. It's been a while since we looked at this, but we have the third round upper bracket is done. Geese, unfortunately, you lost to Zerton. It's a real shame.
I did, yeah. You know what? I went into that and I knew what the outcome was going to be, and no shame. No shame for me.
No shame.
No
No
shame.
shame. I really do think like it's a mindset too, right? Like you're facing against Zerton and you put yourself in that own mindset, which is unfortunate, but yeah, Zerton is still a beast, so I can't even fault you.
It's hard, it's hard because when you know that there is no chance, it's hard for you to give it 100%. It's like no matter how amazingly well and on point I play, I still don't have a chance. So it's kind of hard to really try. But yeah, you know what? I was happy. It's my first tournament. I was able to beat Grungy, which I was surprised with, and then Zerton came and kicked my ass, which was expected.
Yep, fair. Alrighty, so then Greeky upset the Ace, I think. Upset Erie.
That was absolutely.
That was pretty awesome.
Did not see that, because I watched their games like in Arena, and Usually it's Eerie kind of just bullying Greeky, but I was really shocked that Greeky won that 3-1. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And actually, uh, this means that you are going to be facing. Who are you? You're facing Eshwar next.
I'm facing Eshwar next. Yeah,
Hmm. That's pretty cool.
yeah,
And let's see who else. So Striker and Borg. That game was really great. I
yeah. I
think
think I was at work at the time,
Borg was
trying out Norse.
trying
Yeah,
out Norse. Yeah, I feel like I could have truly like I expected more from Borg, but not that he didn't play well. He played well. He held his own against Striker. Um, that's saying something. But I thought he would take a game or two.
yeah. No, same. I understand. I think he mentioned himself. He just started playing the Norse a few days ago, so I think it was a questionable decision to pick Norse in the first place, but it
Mhm.
was fine. He asked for some tips afterwards, and then I believe he played versus someone on stream, and he really applied every bit of advice that he got right away.
Yeah,
People were telling him make raiders, make dogs, and when you look at that game right after that tournament, he was spamming dogs, spamming raiders, doing way, way better. So
yeah.
it's interesting to see. Yeah,
And then Poseidon and Carnage. I think those were some really good matches as well. Poseidon was almost going to take a couple games, but
yeah.
Carnage in the end, just an absolute unit. Um,
The Carnage versus Striker should be a good series.
Great series. Same thing with this. Like both semifinals, upper brackets is going to be insane. And
Insane.
I believe
Yeah.
this is happening tomorrow. Tomorrow at 18 UTC.
Oh
We
wow.
uh, we need to find a caster. I think hopefully PFTK can cast it. But if not,
50
um, then somebody will cast this game 100%. Um, and then yeah, Striker and Carnage maybe this weekend. Um, Erie versus Cool Cat. That's gonna be great as well. Mad Lib and Verhuber. I think they were talking about tomorrow potentially playing the game. Um,
Yeah, I didn't hear back from them.
Let me see here. Boop. Either today or tomorrow. Yeah, I'm. You guys let me know. I'm good today or um, today after like a couple hours from now, and then all of tomorrow.
Oh,
And
didn't Grungy beat Art?
oh yeah, Scrungy 2-1. Ardashir. That's
Yeah,
right.
so he's versus Borg now, so that's another pretty fun series to watch.
Right, that is the case, right? He sent a message, I think, in results reports.
Or was that Grungy versus Tossa? I
No,
think
yeah, sorry. He beat Tossa 2-1. He
yeah.
beat Tossa 2-1.
Yeah.
Did not beat Ardashir yet. Sorry.
Right. So Ashwar you could update. Ashwar has definitely slain the ace.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I can even do it. But yeah. So Madlib versus Madlib or Verhoover versus Poseidon, a classic matchup.
Right.
Grunge or Ardashir versus Borg, also going to be a great game. Like the games from here on in are like really close.
All of
Um,
them are good. Yeah.
there's no bad games.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree 100%. Every single game is going to be so good. I just hope they're not getting like casted while I'm at work. Actually, you know what? I'll just watch them at work. I don't care.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Geese, for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
No problem. No problem. Appreciate Grungy. Thanks for the subscription again. Happy birthday, man. Romaniac, thanks for the follow. Rexy, thanks for the prime. Mr. Grifta, thank you for the prime. Grundy Crew 2, thank you for the follow. Alrighty, we're gonna head off. Again, in the Discord, you'll hear about whether or not there's another game happening or when the game's gonna happen. But every single game from here on in is going to be amazing. So when you see that notification pop up, click it. It's going to be great. All right.
See you guys.
See ya, see
Thanks
ya.
again, Star.
Take care.